So we see in the gospel reading, Jesus is about to give us his life, which is the most precious. But before he does that, he gives us something that is the next most precious, which is his own mother. He gives us his own mother to be our mother. This is his last gift to us before dying on the cross. It's also his last commandment. So he looks at Mary and he says, "Behold," referring to Saint John, the beloved disciple. And then looking at Saint John, he says, "Behold your mother." And at that time, Saint John took her into his home. He accepted her as his mother. And Saint John represents all of us. We are all beloved disciples. And he tells all of us, this is your mother. This is my gift, my last gift that I'm giving you before giving you my life. I'm giving you my mother to be your mother. What a precious gift. Yet so many Christians, so many Catholics don't love Mary. They're not even close to Mary. They don't know Mary. They don't accept Mary as their mother. What a tragedy that is, right? It's almost like saying, Jesus, no thanks. I don't want your gift. I don't want your mother. I can do without her. Jesus loves her, and he wants us to love her in the same way, and to lean on her, and to rely on her. And she loves us. She accepted us as her sons and daughter. And because of that, she loves us. She's always looking out for us. She wants the best for us. She intercedes for us, and she protects us. So why do without Mary? Why refuse this precious gift? Right? So we should turn to Mary. And then also, how does this change our life besides being close to her? Oh, and here's another. There's a deeper meaning when it says he took her into his home. The home doesn't mean just a physical house. The home means the heart, the interior life, right? He takes her into his life, and it changes his life completely. So that's the same thing with us. When we take Mary into our home, into our heart, into our soul, she changes us completely. We're not the same. We live differently. We become more like her, more pleasing to God. So how else does being a child of Mary change us? It changes the way we see others and how we interact with others. When we look at others, then we realize that they too are sons and daughters of Mary. We see them as brothers and sisters. We're all part of God's family. We have a common father and a common mother. And so we treat each other, love each other differently. And then lastly, who was the one who was at the foot of the cross? Mary, right? She was right there from beginning to end. So many disciples deserted Jesus. They were scared, they were afraid, they left him. But Mary never left him. She was there to the end. You can imagine the pain that she went through, witnessing, experiencing all the pain that Jesus went through, all the torture, the passion, everything. And the 3 hours hanging on the cross, she was there. She experienced that pain. You can just imagine. None of us went through anything like that. Mary suffered so much. She was given a share in Jesus' own redemptive suffering. Right? So when we suffer with our children and so on, we can turn to Mary. She understands us. She empathizes with us, and she can help us. She can relate to us. So as we receive the Eucharist spiritually, let us give thanks to Jesus for giving us his mother as his last gift before dying, and giving us the last commandment to take Mary as our mother. And let us ask for the grace to never take this gift for granted, but to turn to Mary, to accept her as our mother, to take her into our heart, our soul, our home, so then and to rely on her, and to love her, and to venerate her, and to learn from her, because she's not only as our mother, but she is our model. She is the most perfect of all the disciples. So let us give thanks to God for Mary. Let us love Mary and to imitate Mary.